Hello. Just got done watching who the hell I got done watching? Oh, F Boston and the Chasers. The Chasers. You see, this is why I'm gonna say it again. This is why I wanted the Knicks to play the Celtics, because they would have gave the Celtics a better matchup. But all you guys wanted the Chasers to win, and I'm trying to tell y'all, the Chasers are terrible. They're soft as cotton. How do you have a big lead and you lose the lead? You know, this is just craziness. So, you know, so you know. Now, Boston came into the game, they were scoring early. The pace, the Chasers basically the Chasers basically got, withstood the early play by the Boston team. Um you had, of course, Jaylen Brown coming in, but the supporting cast, this is the thing about the Celtics. The Celtics probably have the best supporting cast in the playoffs. This is what's going to make them dangerous. Everybody is mentally tough. Nobody on the team is that. None of the supporting cast guys really are weak minded. They're playing guys off their bench. Mazzulla's done a good job going to his bench, and he's done a great job doing that. Because a lot of times Tatum has been bad. Tatum actually did well early. Tatum was getting to the basket. He was moving the ball. Jalen has been awesome all series. I mean, all playoffs. Jalen's honestly been good. Defensively, Will, he just ain't got no moves. I mean, and it's not trying to hate. People get sensitive, not talking about Christian, but just saying people in general get sensitive. I'm like, dude, he ain't got no moves. He just all will and heart, which I respect. That's why I said I respect Jaylen Brown's game. I respect his game. I'm not even gonna hold you. He can play. You know. Now, the thing here is that the Chasers are doing. Nimhard came up big for him. If it wasn't for Nimhard, they would have been out of the game. Pascal was balling early. And this is what kills me with Rick Carlisle. He doesn't stay with the same thing. He doesn't stay with what works. And that's what pisses me off about this clown Rick Carlisle. This is why I told y'all I don't like Rick Carlisle. It's nothing against him. He don't owe me money. It's just Rick Carlisle just don't know how to coach the game. Miles Turner is soft as baby it. You just need to move him out the way. Like I would see if I could trade him and get a big man or get somebody else, because he's soft. He is soft. He's letting guards push him out of the lane. He can't even get position. He's letting Drew Holiday. He's letting Derek White. He's letting Jaylen Brown. Shoot, Tatum was bodying him up the whole game. Tatum and Jaylen Brown took him and what's his face? Took him and Pascal out the game. They just was rotating off. Al Horford came up big. Shout out to Al Horford, man. Still, see, listen, I've always been an Al Horford fan since he played for them sorry behind Taters. I hate the Taters, but him and Joe Kim and Corey Brewer, my guys. I mean, or Ronnie Brewer, whatever his name was, one of the Brewer guys, but he was good. You know, he was good. He was solid. You know what I'm saying? So he's solid. He showed leadership, and them threes he hit early on kept him in the game, and then the Chasers were up big. This is what killed the Chasers. This is why I call them the Chasers. You know how you have a drink and you got the chaser with it, you got more chaser. they mid. You got more chaser in there than the actual liquor itself. This is why they're called the Chasers. You gave up a run at the end of the first half. Tatum, Brown, Drew has some good moves. He mainly was defense, but Drew's leadership is so incredible. It's so incredible. And even though I hate the Celtics, I hate Boston, but Drew Holiday played big, and he's one of the biggest reasons why they're gonna be that's why they're gonna be that's why the Druth is going to be around for a long time. Like, straight up, he's gonna be around a very long time in this league. Because he plays the game like, this is what I said. This is what I said to Christian. Like, Christian was going in saying all this. Christian, I don't care about all that. I watched your team too this year. Look, Drew Holiday, I agree with you on one thing about your Celtics. Drew Holiday, Derek White, Horford, Pritchard. And like, listen, Christian been yapping about Pritchard for 2 years now. Pritchard has come up big in some games. He's made a couple shots, but the shots he's taking, the shots he's making is within the flow of the game. The Indiana team Nembhard just was carrying them damn near the whole game. Nembhard came in, and McConnell, oh my goodness. Listen, I'm gonna just say something, and people ain't gonna like it. I think Indiana got something with this Nembhard and TJ McConnell. I would go with them. Tyrese Halliburton is soft, and then he just got caught. Shout out to Christian, Everyday Game in 98, sent me the link. This dude is FaceTiming his girl while his hamstring in the back. He FaceTiming his girl. It's like no competitiveness in this dude. No competitiveness with this dude. Just all light skin. Like, he is on the light skinned council. People like, HD, you light skinned. Yeah, but I'm not at the forefront. They too soft, man. So, so it's like, whatever. It's just like, whatever. What are we talking about here? But is Indiana just is terrible. And then down the stretch in the second half, Jason Tatum and Brown hit some big shots, but Horford just hit 2 or 3. I think it was 2 threes. I think he hit a 3. I might be mistaken. Let me know in the comment section, or when you guys watch this video. But he hit some big shots. Tatum came up big tonight. He got the rebounds. He was playing defense. He made some big passes to his guys. And it was all within the offense and within the flow of the game. Drew Holiday, the layup down the stretch where he got fouled, and then scoring the and one, and then Horford hit the big three in the corner, put him down by 3, and that was it. It was over. It broke the camel's back. The chasers just fell asleep. They fell asleep. You know, that's just how it is. You know, that's how it goes. And that's all I was saying to people is like, look, man, this is why I don't like the chasers. This is why I don't like them. And I told you guys, this is why I wanted the Knicks to play them. This is why I wanted my Magic to play the Celtics. Because we would have really seen how great the Celtics are. So we're really not going to see how great they are really until they play whoever out of the West. You know. But the West is going the West is going to go probably 7 because the Timberwolves play a lot better on the road. But we'll see, man. It's Kyrie and them have been just destroying them. So, so you know, but now that game there, that series is done. But Nimhard, shout out to Nimhard. Like Nimhard really, really balled out. Nimhard played real hard tonight. Shout out to him. Pascal, did well. But 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 that's how it is, man. Boston, Drew Holiday down the stretch. The defense by Tatum and Brown and Horford hitting those threes won the game, broke the camel's back. And Derek White, listen, Derek White needs to get a lot of credit. He doesn't get talked about enough. And that's what pisses me off. Derek White has been a baller. I liked his game since he was in San Antonio. And when the Celtics picked him up, when the Celtics grabbed him, and then not only did they grab him, they got Drew Holiday. That gave them 2 mentally tough players, you know, in the position. So, that's just how it is. That's how the game crumpled. Now, the Minnesota Lynx, they played against the New York Liberty. The New York Liberty is is a defending runner-ups. They lost last year in the championship game against the Aces. They have a good team. Brianna Stewart, who they call Stewie, Ionescu. I see why she's the highest paid WNBA player. Eno, Sabrina Ionescu, she a beast. But she had a bad game tonight. Her shot couldn't get going. Jonnu Smith, their big center down low, she couldn't get it going at all. Like, she couldn't get it going at all. They just kept calling foul after foul on her. And it's like, man, if they weren't calling all these ticky tack fouls on her, they would have gave Minnesota problems. Minnesota thing is they got hot from deep, and then they got the one girl, I can't think of her name. I think it's Carissa. She's a beast down low. And she did her thing. You know what I'm saying? She did her thing. She balled out. She was killing down low, and then the first half, the Liberty brought it close. Stewie had a decent game, but not great enough. Minnesota's defense on the perimeter, and not only the perimeter, but in the post, they did a good job. But if Jonnu Smith, I think that's her name. If I messed it up, I'm sorry, Miss Lady. But if Smith wouldn't have been in foul trouble or was getting those calls, they would have been straight. She would have. They could have beat they would have been able to beat the Lynx. You know what I'm saying? They would have been able to beat them. I mean, yeah, they'd have been able to beat the Lynx, and in the second half, the Lynx just got hot and just shot they butt out the gym. It was over after that. You know what I'm saying? It was done. It was done. That game was over. Um, so big shot. But yeah, that's what happened in the Lynx and the Liberty game. Um, the Liberty just got outplayed. But I still think the Liberty gonna be fine. They'll be good. It's just the early season. When teams are going in, like the Connecticut Sun right here, the Connecticut Sun are basically blowing their whole load. They're a physical team, but by the time the end of the season come, teams will be able to play them a lot better. But the Lynx and the Lynx and Liberty, the second half was a blowout. First half was good, but Liberty couldn't establish their post game. If Smith wouldn't have been in foul trouble, they would have turned that whole game around. It would have been a tough game because see, Carissa, I think that's her last name, Carissa. She had she really didn't have nobody in the post to battle, and the backup bigs ain't really bigs. They're like fours or threes that they had in the game for the Liberty. And, they was okay, but, and then Sabrina was off the night. The other girl was off the night. So if Sabrina doesn't get the 3-point shot going and Smith doesn't get down low going, then they're in trouble. That's why they lost to the Sky last game. The Sky took Smith out the game, and they beat up on Breonna Stewart, and they made Sabrina try to beat them, and Sabrina, she almost did, but she couldn't get it done at the end. You know, So, you know. So that's how it is. That's my review of F Boston. God dang Boston. Finna win it over these sorry ass Chasers. I knew they was gonna beat the Chasers. That's why I said in 5 games. I said in 5 games. You know, because this is the thing I'm trying to tell you guys. The Chasers are soft. Okay? They're soft. The Celtics, yeah, Tatum and Brown, they got their they ups and downs. But the supporting cast is what's different. Drew Holiday is tough as nails. I trust him in the clutch. In the clutch, he's nice. In the clutch, he's nice. You know, he's a nice player in the clutch. You know, he handles his business in the clutch. And this is all I was trying to tell everybody. This is what I was trying to tell Detroit T. Like, bro, like, I hate Boston too, bro, but I'm not finna lie, man. This team here is soft. Like, the Chasers should have lost. The Chasers should have lost to the damn to the Knicks. The Knicks should have won. Everybody rooting for the Chasers. I'm like, dude, the Chasers are gonna lose against the Celtics. Me and LB was trying to tell everybody this. This is how I know people that's over there don't watch basketball. I'm like, bro, you just hate the Knicks to hate the Knicks. We understand, Giz, but still. Knicks would have been a better matchup for the Celtics. The Celtics would have actually had to play. But no. So that's how it is. So, you know, that's how it is. That's how I look at the whole situation. You know. Do I think Boston could win the championship this year? Boston might win it. Because Drew Holiday is a different breed of guy. This is what messed Milwaukee up. You could have got Dame Lillard, but I'd have kept Drew Holiday. I'd have traded Middleton soft behind, and this is Giannis trying to appease his homeboys. Dog, you gotta. It ain't about who your homeboy is, dog. This is a game. This is a tough game. So people ain't trying to hear that. But I don't know. I don't trust. Like I said, if Tatum gives you what he gave you tonight, the Celtics should win it all, and I believe they could. You know, but it's because of Drew Holiday. Brown ain't got no moves. Tatum is a tater tot. He played like a hash brown tonight, but we'll see how much that lasts. But the thing they really needed was a floor general, a guy who keeps them in line, a guy who comes up big when it's time to come up big. And Drew Holiday is that guy. Drew Holiday took over the game late, defensively and offensively. Excuse me. So that's how it is. So that's all I got. Ooh, big three. Ty Harris, beast. So yeah. We'll see. But yeah, I hate Boston. And I don't have a problem saying it. Hate Boston. I hate their city. I hate the teams. Just don't like it. Just don't like them. But Drew Holiday did a great job. So yeah, we just gotta do what we gotta do. Watch this happen. Hope Cheesecake Luke and King Kyrie could bring it home. Hope they can. But Drew Holiday, man, how is it you got let go by Milwaukee? Milwaukee treated you like whatever. Treated you like whatever. Treated you like whatever. And then, you had a chance and everything, you know. Have a chance now to win a chip. And if Drew Holiday win a chip, what does that say about Milwaukee? You know what it says about y'all bums? Y'all chose the wrong horse. Y'all chose the wrong person. But yeah, thank y'all for listening, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if y'all love what you hear, you could donate to the page. Go into the description box, hitting the link to the Cashapp, or you can go to my Zelle. You guys can also super chat. You guys can super chat. You guys can super chat. And That's when it's live or premiere, or you can leave a super thanks if you come at the end of the video. So, and make sure you guys sign up to the Patreon. The Patreon is only $3 a month. Only $3 a month. And you guys also follow me on Rumble. I'm gonna drop some videos over there too. So yeah, I'll holler at y'all in a minute. Got to finish watching these games, some pretty good games. So I'll holler at you. I'm out. Deezy.